No, I am going live on the Sports Opinion Log. We are here live tonight because I had predicted the Prophet that OKC would get eliminated tonight, and they're currently down 41 to 35. 5.5 minutes left in the second quarter. And I'm just looking to see what's going on. Utah leads the series 3-1. Super rookie Donovan Mitchell has been lighting it up. And I just don't have the faith in OKC anymore. So I would prefer if they just get eliminated tonight, actually, versus the series dragging on any more than it needs to be. The big three of Carmelo Anthony, Paul George, aka PG-13, aka Playoff P, aka commercialized Gatorade dude, and of course Mr. Triple Double, Westbrook. So much going on, but yet so much of nothing else going on at the same time. So I don't know. Pretty much sucks. But I figured, since I've been making so many videos about them, let me just go live and hopefully don't get eliminated so I could be done talking about them, honestly. Um, you can follow me on Twitter at Mr. Fifth Avenue, hashtag TST. My hair is crazy, but shout out Laker Nation. That's how we do Laker Nation all day, every day, 24/7. So we got a lot of good stuff going on, though. The Spurs have been eliminated, so that's a good thing. The Spurs have been sent home. There's concern about, I know my hair. There's concern about Popovich and Kawhi and Ginobili and Tony Parker, but who cares? Like Laker Nation, man, anything that could lead to the Spurs falling off the face of the planet, I'm definitely down for. So, Lakers are on the rise with the rebuilding. Spurs, hopefully they'll crumble, but it's a testament to the system that they have that they even were able to make the playoffs. Because a week or 2 weeks after the NBA All Star game, there was talk that the Spurs would fall out of contention, but they didn't. So we'll see what happens. But speaking of the Lakers and free agents, excuse me, I don't want the Lakers to sign Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard has never recovered from a mysterious knee injury. Um, it would remind me of when the Lakers gave Kobe that 50 million 2-year deal, even though he had tore his Achilles tendon. And Kobe toughed it out. He definitely made sure that he was worth the money to the Lakers organization because they made over $1.5 million in Kobe Bryant merchandise for his final game. So literally giving Kobe paid off because the Lakers didn't have to share that money. That was all their revenue. Oh, and here's a did you know? Did you know that the Bus family, their revenue only comes from the Lakers? Like they have no other outside ventures. The Bus family literally makes their money off the Lakers. So, with that being said, all these free agent names, like I don't want Kawhi, I don't want Paul George, and I don't want Klay Thompson. So, with me saying that, and I don't want Boogie Cousins either because he tore his Achilles tendon, and a big man coming off such a devastating injury, what will his status be? And being a Laker fan, I already went through the horror of Dwight Howard coming back early from his back surgery and, not being 100%. Now, when I say I don't want those athletes, I mean that in terms of individually. Like individually, I don't want Klay Thompson. I don't want Kawhi Leonard. I don't want Boogie Cousins. Like the Lakers need to add dual all-star threats. So, especially Klay Thompson. Like if anyone saw the game last night, Spurs and OKC, Durant literally carried the Warriors on his back. Klay Thompson was just missing shot after shot after shot after open shot, and it's like, yo, like real talk, like real talk. I wouldn't want Klay Thompson unless he came again with somebody. Like if you're talking about Klay Thompson and Paul George, That would be great. Klay Thompson and Boogie Cousins. Now we're talking, but not individually. Hell no. Papa John's. I used to eat Papa John's until they were until the owner made his racist comments about their slow sales being tied to the NFL players kneeling. Yeah, I unfollowed Papa John's on all my social media, closed my account. So Papa John's, you lost me forever. Which is sad because they make a good cheeseburger pizza, and Papa John's does reheat better than Domino's. But Pizza Hut reheats better than Domino's. Domino's is only good when you get it. And I hate those Domino's side pieces. What do they call them? Like the garlic twist or the garlic knots. It's like they're feeding people scraps. Like, fuck out of here with that. Oh, by the way, when I go live, it is going to be R rated. What do we have here? 3:17 left in the second. Jazz 52, OKC 37. Yeah, see, OKC isn't built for comebacks. Like, this is so sad. So sad. Melo can't hit a three. Like, enough is enough. Like, the NBA, I'm not going to lie, the NBA, they serve and market their players as being the best athletes in the world, but these guys are trash. These guys are trash. Melo's numbers are empty. All that, oh, Carmelo is top five, top 10, in the top 20 and scoring. Where is he now? Where is he now? What's so hard about hitting threes? Threes. That's all you do. You don't even have to, you don't even make your own shot. Or at least pull up but at the top of the key or something. Like Turtle Mugger. Yeah, believe you me, I'm here in New York, and I used to bash Melo a lot until Phil Jackson started talking garbage about Melo, which I felt was unprofessional. So then I turned on Phil Jackson because, you know, you can't give a guy 7 years, $130 million with a no trade clause and then be like, we want to trade you. Uh, can we trade you? Like Phil wasted the Knicks and their money so bad. I feel bad for Knicks fans, honestly. Like as a New Yorker, I'm glad I rep LA Lakers. So, you know, the only thing about New York I rep is the Yankees. Yeah, and that's it. And I think they won again tonight. So the Yankees are doing their thing. What is this? 52-39. Yo, these guys OKC fans deserve so much more than this. So much better. I Westbrook has to take the blame though. Being the first and only player in NBA history to average a triple double 2 consecutive seasons. Telmo, hey, how's it going? How you doing out there? What time is it? Like 10:30? Telmo, I don't know if you watch wrestling, but Friday WWE is going to have the world's biggest Royal Rumble, which is going to be 12 in the afternoon here in America, which means that's probably, well, I'll find out when I check my world clock. Hold on, let me pull up my iPad here since we are live. Telmo, are you watching the game? Are you watching OKC potentially being sent packing? And yes, Telmo, it has been a long time since I've been on live, but I'm here tonight, 3:30 a.m. here. Man, you are a true fan, my friend. Thank you for being up. But yeah, Tomo, I wanted to go live for WrestleMania, but it was so exciting. I just couldn't get the attention to do it. The cat, how about LeBron James, right, Tomo? LeBron James with another buzzer beater, doing his thing in history, and the Pacers just keep losing winnable games. It's like pathetic. And if you're watching me, please make sure to subscribe to the Sports Opinion Log. I'm actually on vacation, so I've been able to make way more videos. And sometimes going live helps as an alternative to be in touch with the fans, you guys and girls. There's only one game tomorrow, which is going to be Bucks and Celtics. What was I supposed to get from my iPad? Do you remember? How could I forget? It was a stat. Yeah, but for some reason, the Pacers just love losing close games. It's very annoying. Like I had predict that the Cavs would win in 6, but the drama and intrigue of LeBron potentially losing in the first round, like you can't beat that. But the Pacers haven't taken advantage of anything. Yes, that is Mr. and Mrs. Bear in the background. They are a part of the staff. Or they're just here for comfort, actually. Or decoration. Trying to pull up the ESPN app. What do we got? Oh, we have the Timberwolves and the Rockets playing. Oh, the Timberwolves have a lead, 44-37, 6:49 in the second. I think I might tune into that game because 52-39, OKC's going home tonight. I called it, and a part of me's happy. Okay, the Yankees. Yes, the Yankees did win 7-4 over the Twins. Woohoo! If you are watching me, there is a video. The Sports Opinion Log was in Yankee Stadium. The Yankees won that game 14-1. How is it Westbrook's fault? He's it's currently Turtle Mugger. Okay, Westbrook because D and D Rose is actually playing. Yes, he is. Okay, Turtle. Here's the thing. Because he's the point guard, Thunder. So you're saying that the Thunder can come back 52-41? We'll see. Because I'm gonna definitely be here. I guess I'm gonna hang out. During the NBA TNT second half stuff. Okay, so here's the thing. Westbrook is the point guard. So the point guard will always take the blame, just like the NFL quarterback. Win or lose, they will always put the blame on the quarterback. So how many points does he have now, actually? So here's my issue with Westbrook. It's all in the box scores. And to me, it's in the body language. And for me, Westbrook focusing on Rubio when it's Mitchell who's torching the team, where is your focus? And again, the 4 fouls in the first half, especially that fourth foul, like Westbrook was clearly reaching. And look at this, the coach for OKC is drawing a technical. Like, if it was an African American head coach for OKC, he would have been fired. He would have been fired after a season like this. But, white privilege, this guy is still able to coach the team. Yeah, it's kind of looking like that. It is kind of looking like that. What does Mitchell have tonight? What, 33 points? What, now? No, that can't be possible. Maybe I'll turn to Minnesota, Utah. What's this Turtle? What is the status of Melo? Because he can leave after this season, right? Like everybody's talking about Paul George, but right. So PG, but can Melo leave, or is Melo stuck there for a couple of more seasons, or what? I should find that out. Let me see. Because the Knicks just traded him for nothing, pretty much, right? But can Melo escape OKC if he wanted to? I'll tell you what, though. Oh, thank you, Turtle. Thank you, Telmo. Here's the thing: if Melo and PG 13, if they both leave, OKC will become a wasteland. I think that no premier free agent would want to come and play with him after this because it's bad enough that you have the Herd, Jay Crowder. Yeah, how about that? I thought when he was shipped off from the Cavs, right? It was Celtics, Cavs, and now with Utah. You have to marvel at the way the Utah Jazz franchise, though, manages to stay in contention. I mean, like, and I don't want to go all the way far back to when they played Jordan, but, the Utah Jazz, they will take those pieces that no one else wants and they'll just like build a winner. And you're like, oh shit, how did the Utah Jazz make the playoffs? Telmo, I think it honestly doesn't matter because if you are a superstar and you see that Westbrook mentally and emotionally flies off the handle and doesn't really lead the team and likes to shoot a lot of shots, It doesn't matter who takes Melo's spot. You know, I really, being a Laker fan, I really can't care about Kawhi and where he will go because he himself, thank you, Wiggins. Okay, because he himself had Rockwell, got you, Wiggins, Andrew Wiggins. That would make sense. That could possibly work. So and who knows? Maybe next season we'll have super trades and super deals. But how about Cousins? Does anyone here Okay, here's my thing. Did anyone expect the Pelicans to do what they did to the Trailblazers? I said Trailblazers in 6 horribly, and those dudes got bounced big time. Because, as much as you read the highlights, as much as um, see the highlights, read the articles, and you hear Anthony Davis, 40 points this, 20 rebounds that, 40 points this, 40 points. And it's like, yeah, do it in the postseason. But he's doing it in the postseason. Turtle, they shouldn't because he, again, suffered a torn ACL. He's a big man. And honestly, they started winning without him. Like, why would I give you max money when my team has advanced without you? It makes sense. Like Karl Anthony Towns, for example, why would the Timberwolves give him $150 million? For what? Then you want to complain that he doesn't have big playoff games? Come on now. So, Turtle, who would be number one? Is it Durant? Durant and AD? Let me know. Okay, so check this, right? LeBron, of course. Michael, it is embarrassing. It's tough. Telmo. Okay, real quick. Isaiah IT4, he's damaged goods, whatever's going on with his hip. He will be he'll just be like his max deal, he'll never see it. That's gone. So he'll pretty much be like who was the little dunker that used to dunk a lot? Against Dwight Howard, he jumped over his shoulder, and we thought that he was going to get a deal. Short guy, kind of looked like 50 cents, explosive dunker. Excuse me. But it's like that. When you're a little guy and you're often injured, like you're not going to get the max deal. He'll pretty much go from team to team for the rest of his natural career. Okay, there was someone who mentioned something about PG-13. Like, I want him to do good too, but it's like, like you can't be calling yourself playoff P and then thank you, ASAP Day 15, Nate Robinson. Everybody thought that Nate Robinson would get a good Rockwell. Yes, Nate Robinson. Everybody thought that Nate would get a good deal, but he didn't. He just went from team to team to team. Yeah, that is true. I'm not gonna put Kawhi because he didn't. Kawhi, I think he only played like what 5 to 10 games. So like that's a tough one. He was good for them, but look, let's be real. If Melo, Michael, if Melo and Paul George leave OKC, I'm like they would probably be in contention, but it would be like on some eighth seed type of thing at best. I'm sure Westbrook would do his best to have a third straight year averaging a triple double. And maybe he's just the kind of player that plays better with lesser players than with quality all-star players. I mean, like that's the only thing I could see because that way the focus is always on you. I mean, like is Westbrook an egomaniac? I think if you're wearing $1,000 jeans or $2,000 jeans and $1,000 t-shirts, that makes you an egomaniac, right? I mean, like let's be real, right? Let's be real fans here. If we're get Celtics versus Bucks, real quick, the Bucks can't win on the road. They suck. Golden State taking it. I see Golden State getting back, excuse me, at least to the conference finals because this thing with Curry seems really weird to me. In my opinion, I think Curry can't play at all, but they're just stringing us along. Because the media, 1 minute you're not good for the first round, then it's like you're uncertain for the next round. The Warriors have what it takes, but it's got to come from the bench. And one of the things that I've been bashing is fake ass All Star Draymond Green and Klay Thompson, because Klay Thompson misses too many open shots. This dude is like a fast break killer. It's like KD's literally carrying the team. But the Warriors, their bench, Swaggy P, he's a bum. He's had 0 points last 2 games. Like, but yet you bandwagon and left the Lakers to join the Warriors, but you're not contributing. So, it's up to the bench. Iguodala, AI, all those people. Where do I see Paul George going? Like I said, would I want to see him on LA? Sure, but I don't want him to come alone. Like, Paul George needs another player with him. Like, it would make no sense to have him alone, because clearly Paul George has shown he can't carry a team the way you need a team to be carried. And of course, that's just an attribute due to personalities. Like, if you're just a scorer like Melo, why would you want me to be a leader? I'm a scorer. That's what I do. That's what makes LeBron different and one of the best players in the game, because LeBron does everything just like he did tonight. And I'm going to keep saying we are all witnesses, because that sticks with me. Okay, well, you know what? If he says that and he believes it, you know what? I'll wait for the press conference. Ultimately, that's all we could do. Like, I know the big sports network wants to create a storyline every time someone says a sentence, but realistically, as a fan, I just wait for the press conference. Show me the press conference where you're finally saying something, like the stuff with Kawhi. Where he going? Where he going? Until Kawhi goes to a podium and speaks into a microphone and says, "Hey, this is what I'm doing with my career and my life," I can't care about him. Which is why I'm surprised that people got on the rant when he made the decision to bounce from OKC, because that's the choice of free agency, which, as much as we may hate it sometimes, it's a beautiful thing too, because nothing is guaranteed. So the thing with Curry, where do I see Utah? Hold on for a minute. Who would Utah? Okay, so Utah is waiting for. Who's Utah waiting for? The winner of the Rockets series, right? So Durant. Telmo, it's called free agency. um, Utah, they've got some things going on. Like, could we dare say that Utah could potentially eliminate Houston? Maybe. Okay, Rockwell, this is going to sound a little bit crazy, but just hear me out here. Because of Jordan with the 6 rings, I feel that that's kind of cursed the Bulls in terms of any future success. Like, can the Bulls be a playoff team? Yes. Can they be a championship team? I don't know. Like, for example, that's a good proposal though that you brought up. But how about the Detroit Pistons, right? Like, I thought the Pistons would make the playoffs, but they didn't. And what's his name? Stan Van Gundy, he's still there. But again, if there was an African American head coach, he would have been fired. Like, we know this. And honestly, the Bucks, they need, as much as I hate the Celtics, I want the Bucks to lose because they fired Jay Kidd for no reason. Why would you fire Jay Kidd? What did he do wrong? What did he do wrong? Turtle, he is washed up and he is injury prone too. So, he can't stay healthy. Rockwell, you keep saying AD. Are we talking about the brow? Like, hey, man, what was it? I missed that, Tomo. We're talking about the rant. Like, no, AD. You was talking about. Excuse me, AD. Like, I believe he's locked. He's locked in with the Pelicans, though. Honestly, I believe so. Look at LeBron. High fives. Everybody loves LeBron. Oh boy, got you on that. Look at that game-winning three. I mean, like, but look, when you're shooting from the top of the key, like 50-50, and he stands on the conference table. I think the LeBron James and Michael Jordan comparisons are so unnecessary in our society. It's crazy. How many points? Oh, well, damn, that was fast. The minute they put the stat bar, they just wipe it out. Well, Telmo, here in America and on Twitter, everybody wishes that Durant would comb or cut his hair and take care of his facial hair and clear up that acne. When you're getting when you have a 3-year deal worth 60 million guaranteed, you should look better than that. You should be stepping onto the NBA court, looking fresh, feeling fresh, being your best. Oh, I was okay. I'm insulting Durant's hairstyle, the way they make fun of him on Twitter with the acne, and he needs to shape up his facial hair. LeBron, he stays looking fresh, even though people keep getting on him about the balding that isn't balding anymore. But that's funny. So I think though that no, wait, PG, no, well, he's in the playoffs now. He's just not currently advancing. Unfortunately, that's what's going on with that. Guys got to do better, man. Got to do better. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get to these comments all at once. This is definitely testing my mental capabilities. When it comes to championship wise, I'm gonna give it to LeBron because LeBron, beat better teams. Even though I'm not gonna lie, the referees did help them with that 3-1 deficit, but the referees did let them play in game 7. But the referees definitely had control of that with the Warriors blowing the 3-1 lead, especially where they were ejecting Curry and stuff like that. Okay, someone had made mention about a super team, about letting Melo go, keeping PG, getting Cousins. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. If the GM could make moves and fit everybody salary wise, that would be a genius move. But let's not forget too, though, that because the NBA blew a lot of their TV money early on, giving all those crazy contracts, who would you rather have, talent or team chemistry? Oh, you need the team chemistry because there are tons of talented teams that never won it. Yeah, see, it's got to be the chemistry. Gotta. Because the chemistry is like, I know what you're doing. Or to me, you know what chemistry is? Chemistry is when you're a starter and you have an 8 to 10 point lead and you could sit on the bench and take 2 to 5 minutes out because there's chemistry that your team can hold it down. Rockwell, yeah, because I saw something about AD, but yeah, he's definitely under lock and key with the Pelicans. Definitely chemistry is important. Okay, has anyone peeped? Okay, now look, don't torch me here though. Yeah, but someone had left a comment about AD. Lakers, right? Has anyone peeped the Pelicans gear? Like, has anyone not noticed how fire the Pelicans, the red T-shirts and the red jerseys? Like, would anyone out here be willing to step out with a Pelican, um, PG with the Pelicans? That would be crazy. But only if they could afford them, though. Remember, the NBA spent a lot of money early on when they got that TV deal, giving those crazy contracts out. So they're going to tighten the pockets with the free spending. Good point. Good point. Because the Celtics clearly have talented guys. Who's not disappointed here in the Bucks, though? Honestly, I thought Greek Freak was gonna hold it down. I thought Greek Freak and Jabari Parker. I thought those dudes were gonna smack, smack, smack. It's crazy. Okay, so we're back. Utah 58, OKC 41. Can they get the comeback start? Yeah, Eric Bledsoe. The turnovers were crazy with him. Crazy. And honestly, I got tired of hearing about Jabari Parker and how emotional he is when, the team is down on him and stuff. I'm like, you are a millionaire athlete. Why are you being so whiny and needy? Did you know? I got a special did you know? Did you guys know that the average NBA salary is like 5.5 to $7.5 million? Like, are you kidding me? If you are giving me guaranteed money, I'm gonna play and I'm not gonna have an attitude about anything. I'll be so happy. But you know what though? How many times have we seen players that have had horrible post seasons? Melo can't even make a goddamn free throw. Look at this. Yeah, those guys are gonna definitely look to cash out. Michael, why is that? Jesus, 4 points, two for. I'm telling you, I think we forget about the mental aspects of the game, and you have to go out there and want to be dominant. You have to go out there and you have to want to dominate. That's why it's called the will to win. Like OKC to me, they just don't. It's great that Russell Westbrook plays hard on every play, on every layup, but team wise, yeah. But guess what, Michael? Melo's pride doesn't allow him to say, "I'm going to take the bench." But again, if you're giving me $20 million guaranteed, yeah, I will gladly come off the bench and I will be ready to play when you call my number because I'm getting $20 million either way. And that's the problem too with them being a big three. Turtle Russ has always been alone out there. He's just like, what's that phrase? No man is an island unto himself. There's an exception, and his name is Russell Westbrook. You know what? Let's talk about life for a minute, right? Let's just talk about life real quick. Oh, wait, hold on. 64-42 is the score. Okay, let's be real. Steven Adams, we knew would get outplayed by Gobert because Gobert is a beast. Like when I saw him, what was it like last season in the playoffs or something? Gobert, he's real deal. He's crazy with it. Okay, now, yeah, 64-42, not looking good. At this point, I think, you know what? I think I'm going to check out the T Wolves um, Rockets game. Let's see what's going on with that real quick. Thank God there's two games. And there's only one game tomorrow. Okay, T Wolves, yeah. So we'll see what this is going on because, like I've said before, right? OKC isn't made for comebacks. Like if you have a team that can't come back from behind 8 to 10 points, but you would think that with a team like this, Turtle, that they have the pieces. Like what more needs to be said or done? Rockwell, that's also true. Like people talk about big three, big three, big three. But like we said, with the team chemistry, you need a bench. Speaking of bench, like with Toronto with the Raptors, I want PG. Michael, you should not be depressed because wherever he goes, Paul George is going to get paid, and you're still going to see his Gatorade smooth flow commercials. So have no fear. He might not be playing in the playoffs, but there will always be those Gatorade commercials to keep you company. So you hold tight, okay? Because these guys earn millions of dollars, and I never feel sorry for anybody unless they suffer an injury. If you suffer an injury heading into or during the playoffs and you can't play, that always makes me feel sad, except for Boston. The Wizards don't have a bench either. Did you know that between Beal, Otto Porter, and John Wall, that the Wizards have invested $400 million in three players? Did you know that? Did you know that? Like, I'd be studying about the finances about the NBA. There was so much money out there. It's like, oh my God, I wish I was good in basketball growing up, but I wasn't. So here I am on the Sports Opinion Log, chopping it up with you guys. But hey, you know what? It's all love either way, right? Or if anything, I should have been a NBA referee if I knew how to be a referee. But would he want to come out here? Well, unfortunately, that was the first game of the season. So, but I'm talking about regular injuries like, you know, ACL, MCL, or shoulder injury. I didn't expect Hayward's, ankle to turn literally. Well, Turtle, would you want to see LeBron on the Sixers? That would be crazy though, right? Or would LeBron would he mess up their mix? LeBron, Ben Simmons, Embiid, JJ Redick. Like honestly, I'm surprised that the Sixers are doing what they're doing because who's on the Sixers bench? Like who's holding it down for the Sixers? I can't name anybody on the Sixers outside of Embiid, Redick, and Ben Simmons. I honestly am at a loss right now. Even just thinking about it, like, okay, who comes off the bench for the Sixers to hold it down? It feels like Simmons plays all those games and all those minutes. Yo, oh my! So I turned to watch the other game, and they're showing me the lowlights of the other game. Good point. Good point. Like to me, the Sixers. Hold on. That's that scoring dude, right? Yeah, Michael, that's pretty bad. Telmo, I'm only going to deal with the playoff teams. So the Suns, they suck. Devin Booker, I don't care about him. So yeah, yeah, son, you agree. So we're just gonna stick with the teams that are in the playoffs because this is what it's about. The Suns, who knows? Hopefully they'll do some rebuilding, but I don't think they'll ever get back to where they used to be. Fat dogs. Is that an NBA team? Oh my God. So I turned to watch the second game, and all I'm getting is commercials, 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 commercials. But that's how the NBA pays their players and pays their bills. You know what they should do? If you are a commercialized player and you get eliminated early in the playoffs, they should pull your commercials. So like if the Thunder really go down, no more Gatorade commercials. Pull the plug on those and put in another athlete in his spot. They should have some backup commercials. Some sometimes I wish these guys would get a haircut. Bucks and Celtics tomorrow. Damn, I'm just thinking about it like I probably might not watch that game. I think I'll probably just go on Twitter. You could find me at Mr. Fifth Avenue. If you follow me, I will follow back. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna probably do a couple of movies tomorrow because this is where all the games are right now. I actually, so. And these goddamn commercials. Oh, does anyone out here do NHL playoffs? Like I've been meaning to do an NHL playoff video, but I haven't because I haven't watched the game. Kyle, the odds on what? Oh, and the next. Okay, it's good. Okay, so if somehow the Bucks and Celtics go to a game seven, I think that the Cavs would probably win in 6 games due to the rest and working on a different game plan. But Greek Freak would definitely tear apart Tristan Thompson. This we know. Hopefully, I answered your question. And there was another comment there too that I just saw. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to write some notes from next time. Someone had left the comment there. My apologies. Because I'm trying to like think and think and think and think. Durant, Westbrook. If you could resend that though, I will get back to you. For some reason, the posts like to come like one after another. Well, well, we haven't got there yet. Hopefully, there'll be a team that okay, finally. Okay, so Minnesota 59, Houston Rockets 55. Okay, so this should be good coming back. Melo. Wow, first half tonight, Harden with 5, Chris Paul with 2. But again, the Timberwolves can't take advantage of it. Oh, okay, Kyle. I am not one of those under over Las Vegas type of dudes. I just pretty much go by like the stats and what I see and read, and then I just come up with things like Cavs in 6 versus either Bucks or Celtics, something like that. So yeah, I give props to people who do those over unders, +5, -1 type things, especially when it comes to football. I'm like, damn. Thank you, Rockwell. Thank you. That okay. So I honestly wished that LaVar Ball didn't have his boys go out to Lithuania. Being an American, you know, when I think Lithuania, I think of a small European country. I think of castles. I think of Doctor Doom versus the Fantastic Four, honestly. So I'm happy that LaVar is pulling them out of Lithuania. I would have preferred if they stayed here in America on the college scene or put them in the G League, you know? Kyle, keep doing your thing. So yeah, Rockwell, I am happy that they're coming back here to America where they belong. Like, I mean, like, think about it, right? Rockwell, like, what's in Lithuania? Can you get a good cheeseburger sandwich? I mean, a good cheeseburger. Like, is there In-N-Out? Is there Chick-fil-A? Like, where do you get your food from? Like, what are you eating in Lithuania? You know? Um, People could criticize LeVar Ball all they want, but as an African American man making his son's dreams come true, which is to get to and play in the NBA, what more can you ask for, But unfortunately, people still have old stereotypes that NBA players come from poverty stricken families, which we know is not true. But Michael, are you sure he's going to resign if they're not giving him max money? Because I heard he only wants max money, so I'm not giving him max money. Telmo, right? Give me some international perspective on that. Like, yeah, go to Spain. Go someplace where it's Spain or Greece. Someplace where we know the international game is heavy. Even China. Grape Kool-Aid. Excuse me. That is true. Okay, Minnesota 61, Houston 60. Tight game. So I guess we'll stick here with the tight game since we know that oh, okay, so I wanted to just say real quick. Real life, social media. Can you imagine if you had tickets to tonight's Thunder game and you're posting your tickets on social media, with your outfit and your jersey and your team is losing, and not just any loss, a loss that's leading to elimination, I would be so distraught. Speaking of destroyed, is anybody out there on Twitter? Anybody catching Kanye West and his tweets and Kim Kardashian coming to his rescue and Donald Trump tweeting, "Hey there, Kanye," and all this other stuff? I find it kind of funny. Let me know what y'all think about Kanye West resurfacing on Twitter. I'm telling you, like, luckily I've gone to playoff games for the Yankees, and they've won those playoff games. I had the honor of going to Game 3 of the World Series in 2009, and they won 3-2. Yeah. Ooh, Melo with 7 points. Rockwell. I say move Russ over to shooting guard and get a new point guard. That would help. But with Kanye, I find it hilarious how people on social media are really taking it. Like, calm down, man. Like, it's just Kanye doing his thing. They're saying that he lost 10 million Twitter followers. I never even knew he had X amount of millions, even though I'm following him. I got to check that. I think that might have been a faux pas about him losing 10 million Twitter followers. But hey, like you said, Kanye needs the financial backing. He's going to run for president in 2020. So he's got to put himself out there in the public eye. So if he wants to be outlandish and talk about supporting Trump and, whatever, man, it's America. Yeah. You know what, Kyle? I think that well, Oprah said she's not running, but The Rock, I heard The Rock might be interested in running for president. So if it's The Rock versus Kanye, then we'll have a story. Well, Michael, like I've said before, OKC cannot survive double digit leads. They're not a made to comeback team. They're a team that if they don't blow you out, immediately they're in trouble. Like OKC has to have the lead and maintain that lead. You put these guys, see, and that's why to me that's the difference between championship team and a contender. Because the Warriors, okay, and he's not playing right now, but the Warriors with Curry when he's on the floor, you knew 10, 12, 20 points, it wasn't safe. Russell 7 for 21. And guess what? We'll be subjected to his Mountain Dew commercials. USA sucks. Bryant Roscoe. Okay, look, we are not here hating on OKC. We're trying to find out what's wrong with them and how we could plan their future, actually. Who's the sure bet to win the finals? Like, until further notice, it's still to me the Golden State Warriors. Like they are your defending champions. They haven't been knocked off. But I will tell you what, with Swaggy P, and I have to pick on him because he left the Lakers. You can't be a bandwagon bitch and go to a team, and then when they need scoring, you can't do your one primary job, which is to be a scorer. Drew Holiday is going to tear them apart at that position. Rockwell Live, there it is. Says put your money on Cleveland, 71 to 56. The Wizards can't win on the road, which is okay. Ooh, Rockets are 76. Would anyone be new subscriber? Good point. Would that be interesting? Sixers versus Rockets in the final. Okay, Telmo, just let you know, Chris Paul has never been to a conference final, which is why I always pick the Rockets to not get to the conference finals because Chris Paul has never been to a conference final. Yeah, and Harden, let's not forget, Harden chokes in big games. Speaking of choking, did anyone, Jazz versus 76ers? Michael, I think that would be a low That would be low ratings. Remember, sports is now entertainment. You have to give us an exciting team. And the Warriors would advance. Remember, in the postseason, you cannot buy what you saw during the regular season. Things are apt to change. Hey there. Source Sports THA. Okay, is that like what is that? Is that like a site, a channel? Okay. Well, OKC is still in the process of currently losing right now, so we'll see where that heads. One of the things I try to do is I try to be a realistic fan. In some of my videos, I talk about the Yankees a lot. I was bashing Stanton. Would you want to see different teams in the finals? Well, I would prefer to see like Warriors versus Sixers. Cavs are not going to win. I mean, do the Sixers have what it takes mentally and emotionally to get past LeBron? Because LeBron is showing how mature he is by the way he's getting them past the Pacers. Rockwell, I see that you are the man to get to holler for those dollars. Okay, I'm going to say this really quick. I have a sports page or a sports group on Facebook called Sports Opinion Log. If any of you guys out there like to, put your money where your mouth is, I got a guy out there, Jay Fuller. He takes, you know, wages. So Sports Opinion Log on Facebook. If y'all want to place bets or, if you're into that type of thing, I don't do monetization. I just pretty much talk, talk, talk. Okay, 73. Okay. Bryant Roscoe channel. Okay, I will definitely check that out, right? I'm like, hey, it's the world of sports, right? Collabing is a beautiful thing and sharing opinions and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm actually turning the volume on. 13 point. Well, and that's another thing. The Thunder. I mean, like, and guys. One of the things that's one of the things that always mentally I never get during the playoffs. What do they say? If you're not shooting the ball, attack the basket, initiate contact, draw fouls. Rockwell, honestly, as dangerous as Durant is, like no one can guard him. Like the fact that Durant dropped what he averaged 35 points in the finals, that's crazy. Like when I was watching the game yesterday. You know what, Bryant, Roscoe, that's a good thing because you're a scorer, right? Do what you get paid to do. Remember, guys, Melo needs to get. Okay, wait, we got a fast break going on. Okay, here we go. See, but that's where you pass it off. There was a comment that was there. I'm sorry. Could you resend that comment? It just faded out as I turned to look up at the TV. My apologies. I'll make sure to. Well, let me unplug my phone for one. There we go. Okay, that's better. I know I'm not looking photogenic. Usually I try to dress myself up when I make my videos, but when I go live, this is all I got. Yeah, clearly Rockwell, because all Westbrook had to do, you're drawing a double team, pass out, hit the open three. But instead you're going through for a crazy layup. Sometimes Westbrook's play worries me because he's so physical. Like he literally just flies at people. Like, dude, I don't want you getting hurt. We need you to win. Down 10. Who's old school like me? Remember back in the days when a 10-point lead meant that you would lose? Do I think? No, Michael, I would like OKC to win, but I did proclaim that they would lose tonight, so I kind of need them to lose. But if they win, I'll be happy. Because you know why, Michael? I know that that would make you happy. So, extra baseball, why not? But to me, I'm ready to move on to the second round now. So, and I also want to catch Yankee games. Okay, well, drive safely. You make sure you drive safely. Hopefully, you are texting, or I mean, not texting and driving, but speaking the words into a microphone or something. Be careful. Okay, did you know that Oscar Robinson could have actually been the first player, but he was half an assist short of going back to back in the 1950-51 season. So yeah, actually, if the great Oscar Robinson had been given half an assist, he would have had back to back triple doubles. But Westbrook has that honor. So I mean, like when you're seeing something that's never been done in the existence of a league, that's crazy. So we as fans do expect more in terms of him, winning. Hey, I try to stay with the stats, man. So I be doing the research on it. I love sports. Okay, well you just get home safe though in your travels, all right? For real. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. There's a library of videos, Mr. Roscoe, that you can check out. I'm gonna try to get more involved with baseball. What if OKC goes to 7 and wins it? Well, Michael, we will discuss that at the end of this game. Oh, that man puts the ground. Okay, at least the fans are finally getting into it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been to games in the past where when the Yankees would lose, I would boo. Mainly the pitcher, though, or the starting pitcher. Many years ago, that's when they had AJ Burnett. So I was booing a lot. But realistically, I feel as a fan, you have to get your money's worth. If you're there to cheer, but they're losing, then boo them. 74-66, Telmo. 74-66. Oh, I can type in a comment? Oh, hold on here. View, show, live chat messages. Oh, what? Oh, I can't chime in? Hold on, somebody here. Let me see. Telmo, it's a 6-point game. Well, you know what, Michael? Your faith is coming through. Source Sports HTX. Ah, H Town. All right, all right. That's what's up. Escobar's. Kyle. Who in particular is looking like a clown? Because I remember the good old years where the players used to wear throwback jerseys and show mad jewelry and have jeans. Now everybody pretty much is professionally suited up. Russ, okay, so Russ, Katie. Okay, Katie, I haven't seen him. Russ, again, Russell Westbrook, whoever wins tonight with Turtle, that very much is true. Very much true. Okay, here's the thing. Russ is actually a fashion icon. I read an article about him, and when it's Fashion Week here in New York City, he has a front row. He has a front row seat to the fashion shows. I heard that Westbrook actually has a sunglass line. Um, he, I said it before earlier in the video. He wears $1,000 to $2,000 jeans. So to me, if you're wearing $1,000 items, if you're paying $1,000 for one item, to me, you have to have good fashion sense, even if it's tacky. But of course, we could still go back to Kanye. Thank you. Yeah, I've gotten Spike Lee. Sometimes I've gotten Kobe Bryant without the glasses, like young Kobe when Kobe had the afro. Let me see. Here we go. Kobe, young Kobe. But But I've got gray hair, so I'm not no young Kobe. Rockwell, I took off my glasses. I missed that. Damn it. My apologies, Rockwell Live. I missed that. Did I miss something else? Or top four? Sorry, guys. I'm going to get better at nailing these things when they pop up. I'm just going to reply to them the minute I see them. But I thank y'all for bearing with me. Top five what? Teams or players? Because to me, the top four is whoever's in the playoffs. You can't be, that's one of the things I like about Deion Sanders with his NFL network. When Deion does his highlights, you have to win the game. You don't make Deion's highlight reels if you lost the game. So top four player or team, I'll give him to you based on who's in the playoffs. But I'll tell you right now, Drew Holiday, he's definitely top four. I've heard about him. But to see him actually play, that dude's the truth. I wouldn't say Adidas is killing the shoe game. I would say Kanye with the Yeezys. Okay, like MJ, Kobe, Wade, Harden. Okay, so keep me in the context of today's playoffs. It'll be LeBron, Durant, this rookie kid Mitchell, and AD. No, wait. Okay, sorry. James, AD, Durant, and yeah, who else do I want to add? I'll add Harden, even though I don't like him. But I got to be impartial to stuff like this. 8-point lead, 78-70, 140 left in third. Bryant, I believe that Mitchell already is a superstar. Like the kid's been dropping 30 plus points. The NFL draft is tomorrow. Should I make an NFL draft video? Because he does dribble the ball slow. It feels like he's discontinuing. That's the key. Gobert's got to foul out. You need to free up that space in the middle. Easy. Okay, see, I'm getting better. I'm making the comments as I'm seeing them. So thank you, guys. Greg John, good point. Why would PG stay? Cheap clothes and keep the money. What about Mitchell? Mitchell is like a super rookie. He's like torching him. Do the NFL draft video. Galt's Conditioning. Shout out to Galt's Conditioning. Check out that website at galtsconditioning.com for life sessions and writing sessions. Life and writing. That's a beautiful thing. If Robinson was back. Oh, well, yeah, we know that. Uh-oh. Do we have a game? Wow, I'm glad I'm here with you guys. I picked the right time to go live. I'll tell you that much. Tie game, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. So to everybody that said OKC was going to win, hey, tip of the caps and salutes to you guys. Hopefully if these live messages are dropped or when I end this, if you drop a comment, I'll definitely make sure to shout you out in the next video. I've never found Tracy McGrady to be energizing. I've never slept on Rondo. Rondo is very dangerous. Should have given him the last 5 minutes. If it's close, I'll maybe show last two. Because last time I did that during the NBA All-Star, and the video almost got pulled for video copyright infringement. So what I can do is I could definitely play the audio so you could hear the audio. And I could go back and forth with showing a snippet. Only if it's a close game, though. If it's like 5 points with 30 seconds, Yes, it was, Michael. It was crazy, but I guess this is what it's about, right? Comeback kids, never say die. And let's face it, we can only imagine how intense the pressure must be to win. Like, I couldn't even imagine. Like, if they lose or if they do lose, like the media will be ready to tear them apart. Woo, especially watching the herd. Okay, someone asked me about a draft and the Browns. The Browns are a cursed franchise. They will never win. They could take two quarterbacks if they want to. It'll never work out. Someone will always be injury prone. What first round series did I find entertaining? Hold on for one thing. I'm going to dig into my notes real quick. Because to me, I've said this before, in order for me to notice you, You have to make the playoffs. Like, let's be real. Are you going to stay up late this offseason? Right, Kyle. The Browns did get talent, but talent always looks good on paper. Let's not forget the NFL. True, true. When you play a sport where your season can end in the preseason, I don't know. Will the Sixers knock off the Cavs? Escobar, I think that LeBron knows too much. Look at what he's doing with the Pacers. I think LeBron knows the tricks to get that win out, turnovers, all that stuff. Look at Belichick. Coaching is the key. And I heard something about how the general manager wasn't telling the head coach who he's drafting. What does that mean? Like, so I'm the coach, but you won't tell me who you're drafting. Thanks for making me feel like I'm a part of the team. That makes no sense. Okay, there was a question about which series I found the most entertaining. I will be right there. I'm just checking my notes because I had written all the first round matchups. Just waiting for that to pull up. Here's a comment. Bryant Roscoe, I'm not going to lie. My draft knowledge isn't all that good because I just wait to the regular season. That's true, but let's not forget Michael Jordan, 2 times he three-peated, perfect 6-0, MVP every time. That will always undo anything Kobe tried to do or what LeBron thinks he will do. Rockets winning, Michael. Thank you for that update, Michael. Damn. Okay, so the most entertaining series so far, based on what I've seen, would have to be honestly the Pelicans versus the Trailblazers. Oh, Escobar, Laker, Kobe fan. You got to remember, our society. I've seen memes of people posting OKC with Harden and Durant talking about these guys used to play together. I'm like, God damn, has it been that long? Like, it's like people have mental time frames that are only good for 4 years or 2 to 4 years. Like, if you're out there as a sports fan and you don't know that Durant and Westbrook and Durant, Westbrook and Harden all played together in OKC, like, God damn, like, how old do I have to be made to feel? Like, that's ridiculous. And again, you know, that's what our society is. Oh, who's better than this? Who's better than that? That's because we try to fast forward things. Okay, there we go, Michael. Thank you for that update. 80 to 78. Thank you. That's the problem, though. People try to fast forward things. That would be a good idea, too. And how about Carl Anthony Towns? Like, what's he about? Remember when they said that Carl Anthony Towns was better than AD? I will check that out. Jordan overrated. Well, I mean, like, times have changed. Like, believe you me, I'm old school. Yeah, he would definitely be this generation's Allen Iverson. That's not happening though, because they're both Michael. They're both locked up with their respective teams. So them dudes, the only way they'll play together is if someone picks them to play together for the All Star game. That's it. Well, Kyle, you could thank the NBA who wanted more money, making the first round go from best of five to best of seven. That's why the first round takes literally a month. Like, that's why I'm like so over this. Like, sometimes you want to hear game seven, but then sometimes you don't. It's like, damn it, could they move on? Oh boy, what's going on? Multiple games is true too. When did that happen that the NBA went from 5 rounds to 7 rounds? I can tell you this much. When True, Brian, but that's the beauty of basketball, though, that it is a team sport. Team. It's not like tennis where, tennis or golf where when you go on the court where you say, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna make myself a champion. That's the beauty of team sports, that you get to benefit off of the talent you're around. Like Jelly Donut, all right. Yeah. Hey, and that's the beauty of the team game. That it's like, okay, you're good at this, I'm good at that. Like, it's like a typical job. I'm sure you do more work than your coworkers, but do they cut you a second check? No, you only get one check when you should get two checks. That's where I see it. All right, all right. It's full house today. Thank you all for being here tonight. We'll see what we could do about the NFL draft. I probably will just be staring at the screen, reading stuff off. I'm supposed to try to hook up my phone so I could like maybe see myself from my app. Right, but again, tie game. Thank you. I will. Right, but again, Shannon Sharp talked about it. Shannon Sharp was like, "Hey, Jordan got bounced in the first round, by the Celtics and Pistons, and Jordan progressed. Like, to me, by between the third and fourth time, if you don't get over that hump, your career is done. But Jordan, between the by the third try, Jordan got over the hump. Just the way LeBron had to get over the Pistons, and then had to get over the Celtics. Hopefully I got that right. Greg John, that is true. Well, Michael, if OKC wins, no one will care the amount of points that Melo dropped or didn't drop. Westbrook. Right. And as a result, they're both Hall of Fame worthy. There are people who say that Pippen isn't. No, it's okay. I don't take caps as yelling, unless someone curses at me. Then I'm like, well, what did I do? But no cursing, just trying to keep it clean. Well, Jelly Donut, I am very old. See the grays? So it'll be MJ, Kobe, LeBron all the time. Rockwell Live, you are correct. Where's the game at? The game, Slick Goat, the game is in OKC. You know, can you imagine if someone, Rockwell Live, can you imagine if you punch a teammate in the face during practice in today's social media thing? It would be crazy. Yeah, I might. Right. But again, MJ, 6-0, NBA Finals, always walked away a championship. That's always a winner. I would think so. I mean, like if you could win this game, well, first of all, OKC has no choice. So of course, if they win this game, Kevin Malone, I can't show the game because of TV infringement. What's the difference? I'm not saying that there's a difference, but remember, LeBron never has lost in the first round. Jordan, Kareem. Oh, so now we're doing okay. Well, that's top five Lakers, which oh well, no, I saw LeBron there. Yes, OKC is up by a point, 86-85. Yeah, look, Rockwell. Let's be real, Rock. Just ignore him. Okay, that's true. Well, I only want Paul George if we could get a secondary player. Oh my God. Oh no, for me I thought that was the top five Lakers, but then I saw LeBron's name there. But top five Lakers. I'm like, look, let's be real. Kareem just got his statue, and Kareem should have been the first one with his statue. Hey, it's all love. What's the score? Sorry, score is 87-88. OKC leads 825. I'm a Celtics fan. Hey, you know what? I hate the Celtics, but you're more than welcome to chime in. Yes, I saw the LeBron buzzer beater. We are all witnesses to greatness. But hey, you know what? Just because you're a Celtics fan doesn't mean I hate you. I just hate the Celtics, but that's a natural love. So, it's all good. Sports is what it's about. Cavs will smash the Celtics. Oh, that's for you, my friend. Oh, my God. Bryant and Michael, it looks like you guys have called it. What are we into right now? 88, 87. Whew. Sports haters only 7. Yeah, yeah, because, but even then, I try to make sure that possibility. We know that the Wizards aren't going to go anywhere because the Wizards can't win on the roads. LeBron should join the Spurs. I would like to see him out there. LeBron to the Sixers wouldn't want him. Sixers going to the finals. Let's see how do they do in the next round. Who do you think will win the East? Who do I think will win the East? I will say the Sixers. I will go ahead and say the Sixers. I don't see why not. Like the Raptors, they're good, but they have road struggles. The Celtics is still undermanned. Someone just has to expose that. Who do I have going to the finals? Damn, can we're not even in the conference finals yet. I will go crazy and say Warriors versus 76ers. You guys you guys really go out there into the future with that. I respect that. We are the uh but they have Drake though. As long as they have their cheerleader Drake, they're doing fine. Okay, don't sleep on the Rockets. CP3 never been to a conference finals. Don't ever forget that. That's key. That's key. And Harden tends to collapse in key playoff games. Okay, don't be disappointed in the Timberwolves because making the playoffs was their only goal. I'm looking for that score. Well, Laurie's definitely getting paid. Yeah. Yep. Rockets do choke in the playoffs. Okay, Houston 87, Minnesota 74. Shirya Khan. If Steph Curry does not play, yeah, the Warriors have a good chance. But again, who does the Warriors, sorry, who's coming off the bench for the Pelicans? I still don't know. Well, if and when he comes back. True, Butler being injured, that didn't help either. And I don't know. Like, the Timberwolves, they had their big three, but I blame the coach. There's something about Thibodeau that I just don't like. Like the way he's pushing Derrick Rose with the extra minutes. It's crazy. Lonzo getting traded. Well, hey, whatever the Lakers have to do to rebuild. Slick Goat Lillard needs to stay there because he said that he will always stay with the Trailblazers. So Lillard doesn't need to leave. Stay put. You said that you're not down with that free agency shit, so stay there. Can't show the game due to TV right infringements. McCollum. Okay, hold on. We got OKC 90, Jazz 89, 724 in the fourth, and Timberwolves Rockets. Who knows? McCollum shouldn't be traded though. Like if you trade him, like where would he go? Where would you want to see him go? First of all, if you trade him, the Trailblazers are definitely not going anywhere. So I think he needs to stay put, honestly. I know, the last 5 minutes of an NBA game are actually longer than the previous like 40 something minutes. No go OKC. Sports entertainment. Well, yeah, because he's the point guard. But I just don't. Again, I have a problem with the commercial athletes, and Lillard is a commercial athlete with the Allstate commercials. But that's true. OKC versus Rockets would have more drama. So will the NBA do what they need to do? Okay, let's see. Rockets 92, Timberwolves 76. Okay, so we're not going to take any more questions about Rockets Timberwolves. This game is a wrap. They overachieved by making the playoffs, and now they're underachieving because they're getting blown out again. Rank my first team All NBA? Really? Like right now? My first team all now when you say first team, like what are we talking about? Like, am I creating a team of individual players or am I picking the greatest like NBA team ever for the season? Give me 1 second. Okay, did you find out? Yes, this playoffs is better because Curry's injury means anyone can be an NBA champion except for the T-Wolves and the Celtics. Okay, let's see. It's probably going to be Laker base, like point guard, Magic, center. Oh, wait. LeBron's era hasn't come to an end yet because he's still playing. He's still playing. Until you hear LeBron James and the Cavs have been eliminated, it's still on and popping. Okay, OKC 96, Utah 91. Wow, what a comeback. 25 points, eh? Yes, it is crazy because it is still up for grabs. Tim Duncan, Russ 39 point. Okay, so yeah, what am I gonna have? If I have to be crazy with it, yeah, Magic, Kareem, Kobe, power forward, yeah, Tim Duncan, and who else am I missing? Melo, Melo's Melo. He's not doing much. No, I'm not gonna be mad about that. No, that's okay. John Stockton did his thing. Unfortunately, he never got a ring though. Justin Verlander finally got a ring. Madden Mobile. I would take PG-13. I can't trust a player like Kawhi Leonard coming off an injury. Well, yeah, and making that team. Yes, I did. Yes, OKC is still around, Madden Mobile. Uh, Jazz 91, Thunder 96. 20 Billups, Kobe, T Mac. Wow, that's crazy. What you wanted a defensive player because I 550 left in the fourth. Greg John, 550 left in the fourth. 96 Thunder, Jazz 91. Anytime. Truck guy. You're welcome, Greg John. Yeah, so I will say it again. Thunder 96, Utah Jazz 91, 550 left in the fourth. Wow, 35 views? Okay, this is a long going video. I think I'm gonna have to make a custom thumbnail. You know what? Unfortunately, I don't do the coulda, woulda, shouldas with hypotheticals. Gilbert Arenas was only good for a year or two, actually. Thank you, Chuck Maddox. Gilbert Arenas, the Hibachi, Agent Zero. Show that game up close. I will try. Remember, copyright infringement. They don't be playing that shit. I made a video one time. Where's the game? The game is in OKC. OKC. No, no, I'm not Kevin Durant. I have hair and I'm wearing a Lakers top. And I think I'd be probably doing this. um, copyright infringement can't show the game. I mean, if the Jazz, can you do it? No, I'm sorry, I'm not KD. But thank you though. I'd be doing this live from like my mansion or something. Like I'd be out on a fire escape. Thank you. Who's going to the finals, West and East? I will say Warriors versus Sixers. Warriors versus Sixers. Okay, was that? I'm sorry. Was that a put down? Luckily, my hair is natural, so no, because the Spurs got eliminated. But no, I wouldn't tune in. Thank you, Nifty Tan. Top five players in order right now. Okay, LeBron. Hold on, LeBron, Durant, AD, Westbrook, and I'm trying to pick just the playoff guys. Harden. As much as I can't stand Harden, I'm only picking top fives who are in the playoffs. Thank you, 5010 name caller. Y'all too much. Okay, score check, right? 98, 93, 440 left in the fourth. No one is disrespecting Curry, but he is injury prone. He is currently not playing. I can't make you top five if you're missing mad games. Sorry. I believe in perfect attendance, which is why I'm not impressed. Of it's okay. I would do Jazz. Right? I'm like, you got to play the games. Like, I can't cheer for someone that's not playing. Like, that makes no sense. But I tell you what, G2G, back to the Wolves. I mean, like, look, we've known, yes, Thunder 98, Jazz 93, 418 left in the, well, no, sorry, 341 left in the fourth. Bye. No, OKC in game seven. It look will we be headed that way? We shall see. LeBron, AD, Mitchell, Harden, Westbrook. Yeah, the thing. Wow, y'all ready to really put put the Warriors in seven, even though they have to get past. All right, hey, Black Flag. I'll see you later. Yeah, no, Melo still sucks. One, I believe he has like 7 points. Let me check the box score for you real quick. What? Yeah. You know what? Honestly, Greek Freak Greg John has been a disappointment in this postseason. I know he had the Q-tip in, but I expected way more from him in regards to what he would do. 100 OKC, 95 to Utah Jazz. Okay. Carmelo Anthony does have 7 points, the number of his jersey. Mitchell is looking like rookie of the year, but you know what? To me, it's kind of Dame. No, Dame Dollar went home. All right, let's see what's going on here. 341, still 100 to 95, folks. Melo is an overpaid scrub. Ben Simmons, show the game, granddad. Copyright infringement, folks. Copyright infringement. I'll try to get the last minute in. Okay, that's all I can promise. We still have 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. Do I look that old? So it's Pekka, what's up? Wow, I would say Corver, Ben or Don. Well, clearly Ben Simmons. He's the one. He's the one who I would choose. 102-95 OKC leads. I want to call it any fellow slander. It would be nice if Melo could get into double digits, though. At least, like, he's stuck on 7. Can he maybe get 12 in? What brand of glass in regards to what? What's up with the thumbnail and title subject? T said, "Want to watch the game?" I'm gonna go with the last minute. Best player in the regular season. I'm gonna give that to LeBron because he played with 2 different teams. Michael, calm down. Yes, I'm from New York. Okay, the glasses are transition lenses, which is why they're like that rainbow thing when the light hits me. Paul George has 32, 33 points. Am I catching all of these comments? I hope I'm catching all of your comments because I have to look down and look at the score. Oh, and Paul George does have 5 fouls. Thank you, Michael. 102-99. PJ and Russ will need help if they advance past Utah, but they can clearly force and win a game 7. Thank you very much. Melo is a legend in terms of scoring, but your NBA playoff resume will be empty. But that's if they survive tonight. Melo is older. Turn on the game, bud. Copyright infringement. I would love to. Is the NBA soft? Yes, because they got rid of the handshake rule. Okay, see, they did. Fat, slow baseball players. I'll take Melo Ball over Melo Anthony. Yeah, I would do that. And I would take Kyle Korver over Melo too, actually. So, okay, 130, 105.99. This game is actually under control. I can't see OKC blowing this lead. And everybody has a foul to spare. Westbrook hits a jumper, 107.99. Okay, this game looks like it's out of hand. Shit, you. Does anyone show it? It's finna end. No, we still have a minute and 30 seconds left. Have no fear. And it's 105-99. True, T-Mac did score 13 points in 30 seconds, but that was a regular season game. What did he do in the playoffs? Greg John, you'd probably be surprised how many people have never YouTubed Malice at the Palace. Change the title. Okay, see, not going home. Dang, T-Mac. Who's winning the whole series? I would like to see OKC win the series. Don't risk. Wow, people really get like this for showing a game. And you know what? You're right. There's no point in risking all the hard work that I've pulled in to see my video get pulled at the end. Meta World Peace. Yeah, he was the man. So the days of the enforcer are done with. Because once he was suspended for the rest of the season and took that financial hit, Juan, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Do all Laker fans want copyright infringement? No, I mean, like, I would prefer if Paul George advanced. That's how your stock rises up. Okay. Meta World Peace is a boy. Okay, Mitchell misses a three. There's nothing wrong with being a Laker fan who wants to see OKC win. I'm like, at the end of the day, what are you gonna do if your team doesn't make the playoffs? Like what? Not watch playoff games? Score, sorry, 107-99, a minute left. Put it on the screen. Again, copyright infringement. They do not play. Oh, okay. So I did a video one time and I used maybe 10 seconds. New York City. Need more people like me. Adam Whitting, thank you very much. Is LeBron the greatest of all time? Nah. Okay, I will say what I haven't finished saying. I made a video and I used Jay-Z's 444 in the first 10 seconds of my intro, and I got a YouTube copyright infringement notification. Yeah, I know. And I'm like, damn, Jay-Z. Oh, and I did another video playing the intro to Juicy, and it wasn't even a lot. It was like, Juicy. Trust me, I speak from experience. Sorry, everybody, but I'm explaining the stories I'm going along. I played Juicy on Alexa for my intro, and I got hit with a copyright infringement notification. I'm like, all I played was the word Juicy twice. Trust me, folks, they have an algorithm that finds it and slaps you with the notification. No, no, Curry's not capable of breaking the 81 point. 107-99. Who cares about the copyright? Well, you would if it was your video and you see that your hour plus video is gone. Okay, we have less than a minute. 107-99, folks. It's not even a tight game at this point. Bobby, what's going on? What's going on? What? Okay, it is 45 seconds left. 107-99. This game is in control. I understand. Hopefully, y'all guys could stream on YouTube. People that maybe play the streams, but it's not even a close game. Like if it was a 2-point game, I would do snippets. But we have 20 seconds left. No, I do not know Method Man and Redman, but I did into Redman once many years ago. That was when he was like Funk Dr. Spock, I believe. Utah in 6. I had actually picked OKC in 6. But it looks like we will be having a game 6, so we shall see. You already know, OKC in 7. There's your final score, 107-99. Who you got in game 6? Well, OKC, they need to win now. I mean, like, I picked for them to win in 6, so keep going. But I got to be critical when cats don't come through the way they do. Yes, the W goes to OKC. Will Paul George leave? If they don't get to the conference finals, I think so. T-Sav, what do I think about him? Tekashi 69, I have yet to see. OKC wins. I've never listened to him. OKC wins 107-99. T-Sav, I have never seen him. Like, I've seen him. Warriors. 7 points for Melo, the same as his jersey. Luckily, I have never pressed a video to see Tekashi, and I have yet to hear him. I don't even know what his voice sounds like. I think, yeah, in Utah, huge comeback. OKC, no, I have not heard J. Cole, but I'll listen to it when I get back to work. I've heard it's good. I'm honestly not a J. Cole fan. I heard that Twitter turned against them. Warriors, and 76ers. You listen to the new J. Cole post. Post Malone. I don't like him. I've seen him, and I don't like him. I saw LeBron shot, didn't see the. Well, I caught it off of Twitter actually. But here's the thing: when I go back to work because I'm on vacation, I'll play J. Cole in the office just to hear what it's. Turtle, Turtle, you are a true diehard fan. You know what you're talking about. You called it. I'm like, this game is over, 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 over. Look at what happened. Harden, Westbrook, hey, yeah, so far, so far. Hove all the time. Slicko, thank you for subscribing. I lucked out tonight. I honestly thought that the Utah Jazz would be sitting their ass home. Best player in the NBA right now, give it to LeBron. Okay, since Jordan is the GOAT. Who, I don't listen, honestly, to anyone rapping in the game right now. I still listen to the old shit. Westbrook was a true beast. Westbrook, he held up his end, and that's what a player like him. That's what a player like him is supposed to, do. Like he is supposed to do. Excuse me. Never heard his music. Tupac and Snoop, of course, the classic stuff. I listen to the classic stuff, honestly. Jay-Z, old Kanye. I do I do listen to Migos for entertainment. How bad is Austin Rivers? Well, the Clippers aren't in the playoffs. Melo just has always been bad with his free agency. That's why he's in the situation he's in. Turtle, you did call it. Get Melo off the floor. Thoughts on Lonzo Ball? Boom. I haven't heard it yet. To be honest, I actually listen to a lot of rock music. So that's where you'll find me, listening to a lot of rock music. And again, old 50 Cent, old Lloyd Banks, like back from G Unit. Well, yeah, Jordan will always be the GOAT. 6-0 in the finals. Melo is the weak link. Yeah, I mean, like 7 points. You can't drop your jersey number in the elimination game. T-Sav, you get all the credit, though. You get all the credit. Um, Listen, Corver and Melo have been reduced. Well, Melo has been reduced to the role of Corver. I'm going to drive to the hole, give you the ball, shoot a three. That's it. Warriors. So that's why I would say, remember, this is like people said, this is an old Melo. Yeah, and guess what? I remember Malice in the Palace too. I was actually getting my haircut when it broke out. Finals, Warriors, Sixers. That would be good for the league. Warriors, Sixers. If LeBron could somehow drag the Cavs back to the finals, that would be a miracle. Thank you for just subscribing. I appreciate you. But Melo knew he would be a third option. Meek, you're welcome. Meek Mill, I made a video. You could check it out down there below. I made a video about Meek Mills being freed. That's great. When will the Sixers win the finals? That's another story. Well, Escobar, that's what Phil did when he sent him to OKC anyway, because you don't hear about the Knicks acquiring anybody that made their team better, which really, I would say, sucks for me being a New Yorker, because even though LA all day, every day, it's embarrassing as a New Yorker to have to deal with the Knicks, and that's being so pathetic. Well, yeah, I think I'd be scared too. Cancer, true. The Mavs, probably never. Ball boy. T-Sav, you say ball boys. There's a rapper out there called NBA Youngboy or something like that. Like all the things I've seen on him on social media are negative. Why, yes, OKC can come back. All they have to do is win the next game. That's all they have to do. Ball brothers. Oh yeah, what about them? The Ball brothers. Yeah, I want them in LA. Why not? Bring them aboard. You pay them a cheap rookie minimum, or they go to the NBA's G League. Excuse me, I'm just trying to hold the phone now at this point. There we go. Thank you. Look at Gary Payton with his blue suit. Oh, Shaq's not here tonight. Thank God. No. The Pacers have lost too many close games. No, I don't like IT. I don't like him because he cries about being traded, and you're a professional athlete, so you are the property of the white man. Honestly, the white man will do with you what he, chooses to do. So if he doesn't want you on his team, he trades you. Look at Des Bryant. Des Bryant thought that Jerry Jones had his back. Jerry Jones cut him and said he ain't never coming back. Well, Oladipo's last two games are the reason why they don't have the comeback. And we could go with the Pacers are young, they're learning, but you've got to win now. Like you've got to take advantage of these situations, honestly. Escobar, I agree, just roll over. T-Sav, no, because you need a veteran mix to go with the young bucks. If he's with the right team. Unfortunately, he turned down a multi-year deal with the Ravens because he wants to stay in the NFC to play against the Cowboys. Like, dude, what are you doing? Just get the money. Like, thank you, T-Sav. Just get the money. Get your multi-year deal. Don't worry about playing the Cowboys. It's a business. So that explains how someone was to get away with that for so many years. That was decades, right? Golden. Yes, I think Dak is good. Most future potential. I'm only picking playoff teams. Pelicans, because I thought that there was nothing out there, honestly. I thought that initially their logo was a joke. T-Sav, no way. That would be the Titans, actually. Marcus Mariota. Yes. Oh, Kyle. Okay, so yeah, that was what the hell? Okay, Rockets 122, Timberwolves 104, favorite NFL team. Okay, that's different versus my team because my team doesn't have to be my favorite NFL team. That could be the team I just cheer for. Steelers. Okay, Cavs 98, Pacers 95, Rockets 122, Timberwolves 104, Thunder 107, Jazz 99. Okay, no one, yep, no one went into overtime today. You're welcome. You know what? The Rams should have did better last year in the playoffs. The Rams should have eliminated Little Yachty. I've heard of Little Yachty. Thank you, T Sav. Most dominant athlete. Yes, you did, Brian. You did. You did. The Eagles are on the rise. They're getting everybody. Steelers. I think they have issues with their running back, Le'Veon Bell. Does he not want to play again, or does he want more money? Has he been franchised? Little Yachty. I guess I'll have to look that up. But I don't have any rap skills, which is why I'm talking about sports. That's true. At some point, you have to look. You have to look to the future. Speaking of the future, what time is it? 12:10, 12:15. I think I'll chop it up for a few more minutes, then get ready to wrap it up. Galt's conditioning, Serena Williams. There it is. Andrew, I don't know. I don't actually watch the G League. Um, but I'll talk about that in another video because the NBA, Pastor Troy, woo, Pastor Troy, that's a classic. Damn. Gotta be thinking about 3 6 Mafia now. Who remembers Two Way Freak? She's a two-way freak. Today's artists should remake the classics. Like she's a FaceTime freak. Is that possible, right? Could she be a FaceTime freak? Or she could be a Snapchat freak too, right? Chicks be tripping on the Snapchat. And you could also find me on Snapchat at Lex Luthor 4. So that's Lex Luthor, Superman's arch nemesis with the number 4. Drake, I like his music. He's all right. But J. Cole, like, didn't people turn against J. Cole on social media though? AC/DC, Journey, U2, Specia. What is that? Led Zeppelin. Well, favorite Lakers players, Kobe Bryant. I own like 2 Kobe Bryant jerseys, and I got to walk next to Kobe Bryant many years ago. So standing next to Kobe Bryant. But I did get to talk to Magic Johnson twice actually, and he was very cool and engaging. Um, Kobe, I didn't talk to him. I just stood next to him and walked next to him. Special ed. Okay, KRS-One, Corn, System of a Down. We could throw it all out there. Corn, System of. I like Corn. Corn, which a lot of people do or don't know, did a lot of hip hop rap. I met Dwight Howard in the lobby of the Staples Center after the All Star game. I was like, "Yo, Superman, what's up?" Because it was like that was when he had did the throwing the ball through the net thing at the slam dunk contest many years ago. Favorite Laker playing right down Kuzma. Sits over down. Um, Shinedown, Muse, Beatles. I listen to like all that stuff. T-Sab, I think you were talking to me about music. I listen to everything. Creed, Alter Bridge, and Berlin. They're crazy. Godsmack, Incubus, Green Day, Breaking Benjamin, Foreigner, good one. Rolling Stones. T-Sav, can you put the link on at the end of this video for me, please, and I'll check it out. The Offspring. Who else am I listening to? I'm listening to Muse. They're like a really good group. They're like a British group. Their stuff is crazy. The Fray. Okay, yeah. I mean, like I said, at the end of the video, drop your link. I'll check it out. People ask me to check out their SoundClouds. I'm like, send me a link, man. Like that's the only way we could get around. Okay, someone asked me if I like Shaq. I like Shaq. Not gonna lie, haven't really heard Kendrick Lamar. I haven't. I just don't. What is it? Certain ones certain artists I gravitate to, and some I don't. Like Cardi B, Migos. There was another rapper too. I forget his name, unfortunately. But what I do is I actually watch the videos when I hear a song. So with Migos, I kept hearing about Bad and Bougie, and when I saw the video, thank you, T-Sav. When I saw the video, I found it interesting because it's entertainment. And that's the part of me that makes me feel sad with today's people growing up. Migos, well, what happened though? Top 5 favorite sports? Oh, okay, let's see. Top 5 in no particular order because of the seasons. Agreed. And a J. Cole video. Okay, top 5 sports. Football, basketball, baseball. I love X Games. And is there tennis? Only when Serena's playing. Only when Serena's playing. But yeah, I love the X Games. And I guess you said top 5 sports, right? I like Olympics every 4 years. Well, T said, what I'm going to do is when I close out the video, you're going to drop it in the comments. So when I X out on the video, which will be in the next 4 minutes, 4 minute countdown. Roger Federer. Yeah, I might use better than Pete Sampras. Sherman wanted to stay out west so he could have revenge against the Seahawks. That's why. Yeah, I got you on that. I have to pick Hove over Nas because I listen to more Jay Z than anything, and I have more like I listen to Nas Essentials on my iMusic, but I have at least 4 to 5 Jay Z albums on the phone ready to go. And when I play Jay Z in the office, people react to Jay Z more than Nas. If I play Nas, people come in and out the office. When people hear Jay Z, they stop and they're like, "Oh, that." Excuse me. They're like, "That's how I'm feeling right now." Yeah, Jay Z is king, and I saw Jay Z in concert when he opened up the Barclays Center, and it was the most amazing concert I've ever been to. And I've seen Green Day at Madison Square Garden. So, well, Jay Z definitely has an eye for talent. Oh, what's that other guy? Chance the Rapper. Like, I've never heard any music from Chance the Rapper, even though I heard that he's great. I see him win the awards, but you know, I don't know. I like sometimes that ghetto rap, but not the mumble rap, whatever people are listening to now, because people take that as real life. And rap is real life, but then it isn't real life because not everybody lives the way a rapper does. Like I can tell you right now, here in New York City, there's a lot of broke ass motherfuckers. Well, Brian, he's still under contract actually, and they still need his services unless they plan on drafting someone. Young Doug. I don't know who the hell Young Doug is. I've heard of Young Ma, but I've never listened to Young Ma either. So I'm kind of grateful. Never heard Young Ma. Haven't listened to Takashi 69. All those facial tattoos. That shit. I always just find that shit like just mad weird. What's with the facial tattoos? Like you really tattooed the number 69 all over your body? Desmond, you're right. They're little rappers and they hold no weight. Like I'm not tattooing 69 here and then here. He's got something here. Was okay, real quick though. Boonk Gang. Was anyone watching? Ah, okay, that makes sense. Boonk Gang, whole lot of gang shit on Twitter. Like I was watching Boonk for a while and I was enjoying, his antics or whatever. But then he started tattooing his face, dyeing his hair like the Joker. And I'm like, is social media and fame and fortune, does it really get people all crazy? Okay, the rap game isn't in shit because everything is controlled by the white man, honestly. Yeah. I'm like, Boom did get noticed. They do look stupid. So if J. Cole is the new thing, I will definitely check out his album when I return to work. So if you see me on the next live video, don't ask me yet. I'll be back at work in May. So that's when I'm gonna listen to J. Cole. Yeah, but Boom with the tattoos on his face, and then he's got the cars, and he's flashing all the cash. Like sometimes I worry for people like that. He said, "No way, really? Nah, not with all this, not with all this." But thank you. Yeah, I mean, like Escobar, like we could vibe a few minutes on a music tip. Like at the end of the day, we know if you've seen Jay Z in his meetings, he's usually the only black man there. Music industry is controlled by the white man, so they're gonna push um, uh, follow and subscribe to my channel, and you will see where I go and where I be. The white man controls what's put out there in the music at the end of the day. We could blame the artist, but it's the white man who signs everybody. They got rid of the female R&B groups. They got rid of the male R&B groups. Think about it. Now you have rappers that want to sing. It's like, why? But rappers have always sung. Ja Rule, 50 Cent. Who else? Lil Wayne. Big pun, yes, rest in peace. Diddy, you know? Okay, well, thank you. You know what? If anything, what I'll do is I'll do a J. Cole's Essential, and then I'll just do the album later. So I'll do the J. Cole Essentials for myself. TSAF, of course the white man is gonna come for you with money. How do you think Cardi B got put on? Cardi B was what, just given $10 million for what? Just because she's Cardi B? There's a reason why you have rappers in the game who stay underground, like Jada Kiss, who I still listen to Jada Kiss. Like, who doesn't listen to Jada Kiss and Fabulous? You know, like those are your underground rappers. And then you have the mainstream clowns like you have now. Like, but the idea is that you take the money and still do good. Like, check out YouTube. Like Lady Gaga sold out her soul. Did Cardi B sell her soul? Potentially, potentially, because she talks about it on Instagram. Yeah, there you have it. Thank you, Roscoe. Thank you. Like, that's just the way certain industries are run. I mean, like, look at the Me Too allegations. If you have women saying in Me Too that, guys, I have to have sex with a man to get a movie role, imagine entertainment, you know, like music entertainment. Like, if you want to get put on, you got to do some things. Would I sell my soul for some millions? No. If I can be who I am. Okay, for example, someone made a comment that I should post a game because I don't have 200 subscribers. But guess what was that sound? Maybe I'll charge the phone up. Hold on for 1 second. I heard a funny sound. Um, hold on for a minute. Kyle, I agree with you. You're right. If you don't want to have sex and be in that Marvel movie where you could get millions of dollars, don't do it. But okay, so someone had said, "Oh, you only have less than 200 subscribers. Show the game," and it's like I do everything on my own. I make my videos. I post my videos to Twitter. I share them and share them and share them and share them, and I'm proud for what I have because at the end of the day, if I'm getting 10% of my views. So think about it like this, right? If I have 200 people subscribing, but only 20 views, that's 10%, which is pretty good. Because I've looked at Kim Kardashian. Think about it like this: Kim K, right? This is for UT. Kim K has what? Millions of followers. But if you look at her views or her likes, they're maybe what, 100,000? That's not even 10%. Like if I have 10 million people following me on the gram, I should be averaging a million likes, not half a million. That's like nothing. You should be having like 900,000 likes automatically. So if I could be doing what I'm doing now for a couple of thousands or sports goodies, like if someone was to be like, yo, we like your show, come on a podcast, come to the game, like that's how it goes. Thank you, Juan. And you're right, the Me Too movement, it's valid. And then it's like a witch hunt. But hey, some guys need to be exposed, Like I thought, for example, that Ryan Seacrest was, played on the other side of the fence, but he was sexually harassing women. So I was like, oh, okay. So Seacrest, top five running backs. Damn, that Des, you know what? Right now, I'm not even TSAF. Have I made money off of YouTube yet? No, of course not. They changed the rules for monetization. I think I have to have like thousands of views or whatever. So, it's whatever. I do it for the love of doing it. If I get the views, I get the views. Because sometimes I don't even know when I post what it's going to get. I do a Yankees post, it has 270 views. But then when I do a video that I put thought in, it's like 8 to 10 views. So it's like the ones that I freestyle get more views than the ones that I plan and do research and actually talk about knowledgeable stuff. So it's hit or miss, hit or miss. But you know what? The point is, I love it, I do it, and I keep going. Hell, I'm happy if I get one view. That means that someone viewed it. Like, goddamn, like it took me an hour to make this video. Can I get at least one view? Like, so I don't cry about it. You know what? You are right. No doubt, no doubt. So listen, I'm gonna log off. I'll holler at y'all later. If anyone's out there wrestling, I might go live. Greatest World Rumble, Friday, 12 o'clock. T said, right. And you're right. You can't force anything to blow up. That's why I just post them, make them, and I go on with my life. But, it's good to be out here with people.